This webcam is capable of 1440p and it's amazingly cheap. But is it too good to be true? Let's find out. In the box we get the user manual and the webcam. It is 1440p, capable of 30 frames per second, has a viewing angle of 110 degrees, has an inbuilt microphone, autofocus, and it connects through USB 2.0. The dimensions are approximately 7.5 centimeters across the front of the head. The head goes back 3.2 centimeters, and from the front to the fully extended base is approximately 11 centimeters. The head can tilt downwards, but there is no up tilt or 360 degree rotation, but you can expect to get approximately 135 degrees of down tilt. A 1/4 inch thread is present on the bottom, meaning that a tripod can be screwed in and used. Rubber pads are on the inside to prevent damage to whatever surface you're attaching it to. The USB cable is attached in the back and it is non-removable, so don't break this. When plugged in, there will be a red light displayed to show that there is power going to the webcam. As soon as you open up any software which uses the camera, a green light will become active to let you know that you are live. It is compatible with Windows, Mac OS, Chrome OS and Android. Checking out the quality in a completely dark room actually brings decent enough results. There is some blockiness to the image, but considering there's no light at all in the room, it does a really good job of brightening things up. Movement looks good at 30 frames per second, and it does a good job at keeping us in focus. Switching on the light in the room brings decent results once again. The movement still looks good, but we were expecting a slightly crispier image considering the resolution is 1440p. It does a good job at keeping us in focus throughout, even when we're moving around. Switching off the light and having a natural light coming in through the window brings decent results again. Obviously it's a little darker due to the lack of light, but I feel the image is still not as crisp as what I was expecting for the resolution. But what we'll do now is move over to the green screen test in OBS and we can put more light on ourselves and this should give us the best possible image. Whilst the image looks good, I'm still not seeing too much of an improvement over the 1080p webcams that we've previously reviewed. But all that considered, it is very cheap and it will get the job done. Keeping it at 1440p and comparing it with two other webcams which are both capable of 1080p shows that whilst the image on the Tmolim certainly holds its own, I don't think for the average user that they would really notice the difference between the 1080 and the 1440p resolutions, as there isn't really an improvement in image quality. This is an audio test using the Tmolim webcam. I think that's what it's called anyway. You get one microphone on this, and on the listing it says it's a built-in stereo microphone for noise reduction. So this is the kind of audio you can expect. We look humongous on the screen. That's because this is being recorded in 1440p. So if you use something like OBS, you can just go into your webcam settings, knock it down to something like 1080. That makes you a little bit smaller. So I promise that's not the actual size of my head. It's pretty big, but that wasn't doing me any justice there. So overall the picture doesn't look too bad. Little bit blocky on the edges. If you need any more information on this camera, it's all in the description down below. So have yourself a great day, and hopefully we will see you in the next one.